Alright, welcome to Butch Cassidy's childhood. Butch Cassidy was also born as Robert Leroy Parker, lived here for about 4 years. But let's take a look here. Here's where he was actually part of the census in 1880. And then we got an almost thing you can read here. A little bit rough, but that's okay. Some of the articles about him, and they call him more that it was just like a group as Butch Cassidy. And then got a couple buildings over here you can check out. We're going to walk into those here in a second. But then here's the actual detective agency information about trying to catch them. So let's go ahead and see what we can find out over here. So walking up, this place has been pretty well preserved, honestly. They've done a great job of keeping it up to date. So thank you to the Utah State for that. Let's take a look and see what we got in this. This is, I'm guessing this is probably the actual homestead itself. We'll go ahead and take a peek inside because it looks like you can actually go in. Let's see here. Holy cow. So they've got it actually, I guess, preserved in here behind glass. You can go in and look at it. And this would have been the home. I know there's scratches all over the glass, so I apologize. You're not gonna be able to see that super well, but yeah. Here, we'll go ahead and swap out. Let's go take a look here. You're gonna go around here. You can see it's not much to look at. But let's go over here. I guess maybe we're gonna read about real quick, named Fred Hayes. See what Fred Hayes was all about. So this picnic ground is dedicated to Fred Hayes, it says, and he was involved with the restoration of this site. So once again, huge shout out to the state of Utah with their state park program and preserving this this piece of history, regardless of how you want to look at it. I think it's cool. But let's go over here to this other little outbuilding. I don't know what this one would be, but we can take a peek. This was, looks like a, I'm not quite sure what this would be. Maybe just where they were storing some things. Maybe this is how they sectioned off rooms. I don't know, to be honest with you. So, but either way, it's kind of cool. And there's a good picture of the homestead right there as it sits. So, anyway, I think with that being said, you can see they got some of the implements out here. Kind of peek through those. Oh, that was spike in the ground, I'm betting, to be able to put something down in the holes. And this guy looks like it was just an absolute beast at tilling. Just turning the ground quite a bit. Pieces of maybe like just wagons or whatnot. So, the McCormick Deering, number 7. I'll have to look that up. That's kind of cool. Got some plow, big axle here, and then we've got, we see these still around. Behind trailers, and that way, or tractors, I mean, and that way it kind of tills the ground a little bit as well. But anyway, so this has been Butch Cassidy's childhood home.
pretty cool. Not bad for a little side of the road stop, honestly. So we'll see you on the next step.
Apologize, you're not gonna be able to see that super well, but yeah. Here, we'll go ahead and swap places.
Swap out.
We'll take a look here.
This would be the inside of his actual home. This is one of the old barns that they actually kept their horses in. Not really a whole lot to it. It's just pretty cool that it was still preserved.